posting video to the public. All right, Mark, I'm gonna let you drive.
What's up, everybody? You are live with a fat snack of a comic book look. I am Mark, aka the bagging and boarding bath boy. To my right here, I have,
Chloe, the Geek Chic comic mystique.
and then this guy here, we have John Runyon, aka the Hugh Hefner of comic books.
Boom! You got it. You guys like that? I love that song. That's such a. I can't wait to do like some footage to that thing later. That's so ridiculous. I'm excited.
Tight, man. But man, we're just gonna come at you. It's gonna talk about the books we picked up this week. And
Yes.
talk some comics.
By the way, I gotta tell you, Mark, that hat is looking sharp. You know how I feel about bad guys, and that makes me very happy.
I like my cap, but I like my shirt even better here. Oh,
Hey, hey, what's going on? Yeah, no, I just got this little ditty online, Venom. So gotta love my,
I like
my
it, man.
Venom. So
I've got My Little Pony. I don't know if you can see it or not.
That Pinkie
dude,
Pie.
my shirt is scared of your shirt. Venom is afraid of My Little Ponies because they're so awesome and cute, and their covers are
Mine
just.
says "Come at me, brony." I don't know if I can get that part up.
There you go, there you go. Oh wait,
Barely.
that's awesome.
We got Chloe gone wild. She's lifting her shirt up.
I have my shirt on under it. I'm good.
That's awesome. So we've been talking about doing this for a while. Just kind of we did like the big mashup. We had all five of us. The planets aligned and schedule somehow made it work. It's kind of tricky, when you got so many people involved. But I just figured we'd talk some books, and honestly, I'm kind of excited. Chop it up a little bit. So, how are things looking? How is your 2013 going so far? Comics and everything.
Good. It's funny you say that. I'm going to be honest with you. If I can find it here. I think Chloe and I both agree, or I know for me, this right here is actually the best book I've read so far in 2013.
Okay.
This is just
I
amazing.
think so too. Yeah, it was really good.
Batman the Dark Knight issue 17. It's dealing with Mad Hatter,
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland type stuff. It's just
Yeah.
a lot of emotion and a lot of heart now.
Mhm.
Beginning of the New 52, that book started off horrible. It was one of the worst, but now uh, Ethan Van Sciver's on art. Greg Hurwitz is writing it. It's a really good book now, especially this issue.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome that you're picking that up. I think that Mad Hatter is kind of a character that does deserve a little bit of love. Nothing's gonna rival to this Joker hoo-ha that just went down,
No,
But,
looks right there, though.
there you go.
Crooked eyes.
I just,
Wow, dude.
yeah, dude, I totally dig that character, honestly. I think that there's more to him than the electronic playing card that takes over people's minds. I think that it's cool that he's putting that fantasy twist on everything. And I don't know, I'm kind of curious to see where it goes. I haven't picked it up, unfortunately the budget only goes so far. So I wish I could.
25 titles a month
Right.
now, no more.
Right. So, no, I hear you. But yeah, no, so everything's looking good then. Chloe, you're picking up titles steadily each week, kind of getting familiar. Okay. And
I'll pick
honestly,
up maybe 5-6 titles. I don't want to get any more because I don't know how much money I'd have left in my budget.
I totally hear you, dude. Like I've cut way back.
The John and Chloe out.
Oh, Chloe. Oh, goodness. So, we're just going to talk about some
Quick,
books
Mark's
from
gone. We
last.
can talk My Little Pony.
What was it?
I said, quick, Mark's gone. We can talk My Little Pony.
That's awesome. Mark doesn't know true awesomeness.
I don't see how he doesn't like it. I love that book. Maybe just because I grew up with the My Little Pony generation. Like, I grew up watching that, and the comic's so close to the TV show for me. Like, it reminds me so much of the original characters. And
Yeah.
it's even got the darkness, too, that there was in the old cartoon, too. So it's great. I absolutely love that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My neighbors used to have them, and they'd be brushing them and stuff, and oh my god. So
I had tons of them. Those and the troll dolls. Like, I was always messing with those. I don't even know where any of them are now.
That's awesome, dude. I just, I'm surprised that it made a comeback. You got G.I. Joe on the shelf. You got My Little Pony. Strawberry Shortcake has their own book once in a while for the kids. It's just like, what's going on? But, I appreciate it.
I'm waiting for a Gummy Bears comic next.
Right? Wouldn't that be so awesome? I'd read that.
There was a gummy bear at work. Like, I work at Goodwill, and there was a gummy bear, like stuffed animal plushie there the other day, and I almost bought it and forgot about it.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I threw it in the tote, and I was like, is that a gummy bear? And I picked it back up, and I was like, oh my god, it's a gummy bear. Freaking out. And lucky for me, there's nobody at the register, because they would have probably thought I was crazy.
Right.
That cartoon on Saturday mornings was awesome. Did you watch that? Sip on gummy berry juice.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Well, you guys want to chop it up a little bit? Talk some books? I'm pretty sure just be upfront, viewers, we haven't read all the same books, so this is going to be pretty entertaining to see. But I'm very familiar with, things that are coming out for the most part, so bear with me. What do you have a book you want to do first, or you want me to grab something?
Go ahead. I already showed one off. You show what you want to show off.
You want to show one off? Okay, I got something to show off. I didn't give this a chance originally, you guys. The gay thing, my comic book shop owner told me, and obviously we don't talk like on a personal basis, but he was like, if you don't like the gay thing, it's thrown in your face in this book. For a couple pages. It turned me off. I don't think you'll like it, John. So I just was like, I've never had my comic shop person tell me, I don't want to sell you this, you won't like it, etc. So I did go ahead and check it out, against his advice, and that is what I'm referring to, you guys, is going to be Young Avengers #1. And Young Avengers #1, I mean, we're talking Loki in kid form, we're talking Wiccan and Hulkling, and, Miss America, and all these, some of these people are, I don't know them so well. I want to get to know them. I love young books. I just finished reading the whole run of Generation X. I got it in a brick from my comic shop, so I support that. The gay thing obviously doesn't bother me. Ugh, fancy that, but it's how it's presented. It was a little over the top because for me, Young Avengers #1, I'm wanting more story versus less drama. You know what I mean? And so when we have pages upon pages of let's talk about our feelings, I don't know if I'm subscribing to General Hospital or the Young Avengers. You dig?
Yeah.
But the scoop is this cover is sharp, it's pristine. I got issue #2 already. It's a little iffy right now. I'd probably give it a 2 out of 6 beer rating. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna rock with it. My rule is 5 or you're not alive. So it's just gonna be one of those things. I'm gonna give it a shot. I try to stay in touch with, the presence of gay things in comics because we don't see it as much, but if it ain't going to be done right, then I ain't interested. I ain't going to tune into that,
Quality.
So, have you guys read it at all, Mark? Have you heard anything? Or?
We both read it. I really love the young Loki. I think he's the best character in the book. And I like seeing the Miss America, it's Miss America, right?
Miss Chavez, I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's Miss America. What's something Chavez? What's her name?
I don't even know her name because she made like this 1-second cameo in the book.
Yeah, I like that between them.
Yeah.
But between Hulkling and who was the other one?
Wiccan.
And that was so drawn out. Like it would have been cool if it was just been a few pages, but it was like almost the whole book was just them being all feely, mushy, Degrassi.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know about you guys,
awesome.
but
yeah, I do like the paneling.
Yeah.
How about the paneling in there, man?
The what?
The way the pages are paneled and everything.
Yeah, and I mean, and I love the presentation of that. It's a fresh approach to the book. I'm just hoping that it picks up because for me, this is a slow boat to China, kind of. So I don't know. I mean, we'll just kind of see how it goes, but that definitely gets a 2 out of 6 beers for me, and I just hope that it picks up. So same thing with issue 2. I mean, it's entertaining, but we'll see. Maybe this young Loki thing coming up is going to pick up a little bit. So
yeah. He's a strong character.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh. All right, what do you got?
Oh man, we'll just go ahead and hit the big book that everybody's talking about that I thought you knew about. R.I.P. to Damian Wayne right here. It's even on the cover right there, so I didn't spoil anything for you. Too bad.
Okay.
But yeah, Damian Wayne is dead now. You didn't hear about that?
I did not hear about that.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually, I don't know, he kind of goes down somewhat heroic in a way, but then it's kind of lackluster at the same time, the way he goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course they say in the New 52, once you're dead, you're dead. They're not supposed to bring you back. But then there's all these rumors about Damien being a test tube baby, and there's all these clones of Damien. So they're saying that they might bring him back eventually or something like that.
Yeah. Shout out to
Lazarus. Grant Morrison is the writer. Exactly. I don't know if they're doing that in the New 52 or what's going on. Yeah, it was a good read though. I liked it. Tim Drake was really strong in there. I really enjoyed his character.
Yeah. Here's a pop quiz for you. Comic book club pop quiz. What do we know about the Lazarus Pit?
I can't remember, man.
That's where I threw my Thunderbolts 1 and 2 into and drowned it in beer.
I do remember that, yeah.
No.
It was well deserved. But I held on to that book till issue 4, and then this past week I actually did not pick it up.
You see what I'm talking about, though.
Oh, yeah. It was. I'll admit, I kind of liked the first issue. I was going to give it a chance. The second issue, I was like, man, this is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Third issue was like, I know it's horrible. I love the team. Not going to pick it up. And then I still picked it up. I think this was after issue 4. I was like, I'm done. And then I saw the cover just to issue 5 after I was done with issue 4, and I was like, there is no way I can pick this up anymore. It's garbage.
Yeah.
I finally didn't pick it up.
Anything that gets you down, I gotta worry about because you're like positive, man. Like,
Back to the real though. If something's good, I'll say it's good. If it's bad, I'll keep it real.
The day I hear Cloie say anything bad, like about a book, I'm gonna cry. So today I might be crying. I don't know, man.
I don't think I've given a rating under 3 before.
Yeah, you didn't care for this. She didn't really care for that. She's not a big DC reader though.
Yeah, no, she had mentioned that.
I'm not familiar with the character, and I don't read a whole lot of DC books, but I just death in comics, like we were talking about last night, isn't what it used to be.
Yeah.
And that death wasn't done justice. Like, what, 2-3 pages? That was it? Maybe even 1 page, I don't know. It was bad. I thought they should have drawn it out a little more, made it a little more dramatic, and a little more heartfelt than it was.
Such is the way of DC. I don't know. I've cut back on my DC reads, you guys. I gotta be honest with you. I'm trying to rock. I'm trying to stay in tune.
What DC books are you picking up?
What
on a regular basis?
Still DC
books
you mean?
What's that?
You mean like what DC? What am I picking up?
Yeah, like what books do you pick up DC wise, like regularly?
Yeah. It got Suicide Squad. Shout out to Harley Quinn. You got Batman, the core title. I don't do all the extra stuff, just because, I don't know, with me, like, I just like wearing a t-shirt and jeans. I don't need to wear the bracelet, necklace, earrings, so forth, Like, I just need the meat and potatoes. I don't read any Superman titles. I fell off of Teen Titans. I fell off of Birds of Prey just because they were starting to fail. But I did check out Katana #1, and I was okay. I gave that, a mid-beer rating, 3 to 4. It wasn't anything revolutionary, but it wasn't bad either, and I knew what was going on from Birds of Prey, so that was cool. I did also pick up the Justice League of America #1 South Dakota Flag Edition. Support local. You guys should get one.
South Dakota one?
Yo, they sold out.
Oh, they sold out at your shop?
Iowa.
Yeah. Did you guys see your flag out there? Like,
no, at our shop they had an Idaho flag, or Iowa or Idaho.
What?
I think it was Idaho.
And they didn't order.
What's that?
They didn't order yours?
I have no idea what happened. They were just as shocked as, of course, we go to Hastings, and they were just as shocked as we were, really, though.
Okay.
So, we got Idaho. But I just got the American flag. It is a mishap. I don't know.
Yo.
I went to pay for another cover. It didn't have the TC flag on there.
I don't know, man, because, ours was the least expected to sell, and it sold out.
Oh,
South
wow.
Dakota people ate it up. They were like, "Boom, we're all over this," you know. So I was like, "Midwest is in the building," you know.
That's
So that
awesome.
was cool. We actually ordered a few of each state. They had this big half box of comic, or you know, like a half box, and it's just full of the different state flags, Puerto Rico, whatever else that's in there, and then some of the USA flag ones. But yeah, the South Dakota one sold out. I was like, "That's awesome."
Did y'all get Tennessee in there?
Yeah, yeah, we did. We
You
should.
did?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, they
Wow.
ordered a couple of each. So
That's really cool.
yeah, if you want me to look, I can check for you.
No, that's cool, man. If I had seen it in the store, I probably wouldn't been able to pass up. But it's
Yeah.
not Justice League of Tennessee. It's Justice League of America. So I got the
Mark,
American flag cover. America.
Mark.
But it should be Tennessee, you're right.
Tennessee. Cloie would be in the book.
I hear you, Mark. I hear you.
Before that match. And
Yeah.
Waller and Steve Trevor hit us up.
Mark,
You're
I'm
down.
gonna check. I'm gonna check just for you,
Okay.
and we'll see what's going
Sweet, man.
on.
I read the Katana book too. You mentioned that earlier. I really loved that book. I thought it was great.
Which the
Katana?
yeah, isn't that fun? I thought it was,
Yeah,
you know,
I loved it. I thought it was great. Loved the culture.
I'm excited. If it picks up, I will totally stick with it. I loved her as a character in Birds of Prey. When she left, I was like, I'm leaving. That's why I stopped. So,
I like that girl in Birds of Prey, but she's not as good as how Gail Simone writes her in her own.
oh, Gail Simone. You know, and it's funny. It's not like she's not in the industry anymore. It's just it's such a weird thing that happened. I don't even get what happened at first. Like I just read all this stuff like pissed off fans and you know Twitter's
Back
blowing
on
up.
the book. They brought her back now, though.
Okay,
She
it's
is back
probably
on the book.
yeah, it's probably a
But
good move.
what's that? Oh, yeah, definitely, man.
You know,
Like the next two issues, though, this other guy's writing her, and then they're going to have her back on, I think, around issue 20.
yeah.
She,
Why did this even happen?
she
Like
was
why?
fired by the email and all that.
Why?
Nobody really knows. Yeah, I don't know. Bad move, though.
Yeah, treat your creators better. These are the people that are making it
Yeah.
happen for you,
Especially someone as classy as she is.
right? On Twitter, her Twitter page I've been watching, and she's like just chill as hell. I'm like, man, we could have a beer sometime, talk about boys. It'd be fun.
She's mad cool.
Oh man, shout out to Gail Simone. You guys want me to bust out another one here then? Or?
Whatever.
All right. So, got Hawkeye. It, what is this? Issue 8. I've lost track. It's such
Yeah,
a. I love it.
I do too.
Yeah. This one kind of reminds me of a Target commercial a little bit.
Yeah, I thought so too when I looked at it.
Yeah. Shout out to Target. But no, seriously, it's fun. You know, I said this before and I'll say it again. It doesn't help. I have a bit of a man crush on, Clint Barton, but he's such a fun character, and it's so fun to see some dude living in an apartment fighting crime. I'm an Avenger, I swear. I got my card. Don't arrest me. Like all this. It's a candid book, is what it is. It's an honest look at a superhero's life, and it's done well. Simple is sometimes better. This artwork is very simplistic, and I love that. Yeah.
David Aja was actually back on this issue.
Okay.
He was there for like the first 2 or 3 issues, then he went off.
Yeah.
And then there was a new artist who didn't do too bad. But I was glad to see David Aja come back on this issue.
Smooth transition.
Yeah.
Because honestly, for me, I'm more about the character. I'm like, okay, I know there's people that made this, but I just want to read it.
Totally.
So for me, that's a feather in everybody's hat because it's been a seamless book and I dig it. So I'll totally keep picking that up. It's fun.
I agree.
Yeah.
Probably one of Marvel's best right now.
Yeah, I definitely would agree with that. Unfortunately, we got all these big things going on, and we'll get into that. But I'm definitely with you. Sometimes having that cup of coffee on a Sunday is okay. Yeah. This one definitely gets a 5 out of 6 beers for me. So.
Unfortunately, I've not been getting into Hawkeye. I'm thinking about picking up the trade and starting getting into it.
I've got them all if you want to.
I think I'll probably read it.
Dude, totally check it out.
So good.
It's good stuff.
You want to talk about one from here? Like, I know you liked this one right here. Here it is. You dug that?
Oh my gosh, I love this book right here. Guardians of the
Hey, shout out. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this book was awesome. I cannot wait to pick number 2 up. Like, I absolutely just loved this. Like, the beginning, like, was just, it drew me in, it sucked me in. I was like, oh, this is interesting. She's talking about how bad her relationship is, and then all of a sudden, like, girl's dream right there just happens. Like, space dude, really hot space dude, falls out of the sky and is like, bam, I'm here. And he's like, I gotta fix my spaceship. And then they kind of like fall in love, and he puts off like going away. He's had his spaceship fixed forever, and it was never even probably broken. And he's just like, I want to get to know you, and it's just so sweet and mushy, and I love that part. And then she's like, oh no, I'm pregnant. And then all of a sudden, baby, and he's like 10 years old. And then it shows him 20 years later in the future, and like battling space guys and stuff. I can't wait to read the rest of that. It's gonna be awesome.
And of course, the movie's coming in 2014, so we're going to see a lot of Guardians of the Galaxy and Rocket Raccoon. I hope they don't shove it down our throats too much.
Right.
Though.
Sorry, they're on Raccoon
Yeah.
I did pick up that issue as well, you guys. I just haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Oh.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I actually had some back stock on that series from a previous story arc from them. One of them was the Galactus foil cover that Captain Cummins is jealous of because I scored it for like 50 cents or a quarter or something, and it was all shiny. It was like, I called it the Barbie Bentley of comics, that episode. And that's actually, it's like issue 34, 35 or something. And I got a couple others, and it seems like a really diverse cast, but they're so rich in what they have to offer as characters that I am excited about getting familiar with them. So I haven't read it yet. It's actually in my bag in the other room. I read comics at work when I'm on break and stuff. I haven't taken too many of those lately. But, you know.
I wish I could take comics to work, but I'm sure something would happen to them. They definitely they get sold next thing I know. Like,
Yeah.
They throw comics away at my Goodwill. They just chuck them, no matter what condition they're in. Just throw
Oh,
them away.
wow.
Like I tell them not to let me see it because I'll go crazy. Like I think it was Cable and some Cable and the X-Force books that they threw away last time, and I was like, those are new and those are Silver Age. What are you doing? And they're just like, Chuck. I'm just like, oh.
Don't you think that kind of deserves that fate?
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like 90s comics. Man.
Yeah.
No.
I
I mean, like Cable. Like the new one or the older stuff?
It was older and the newer stuff. Somebody
Okay.
had like a whole Cable collection they just donated.
Oh.
And they just threw them like in boxes and bags and boards, and they just chucked them. Just threw the whole thing, like a long box full of Cable books. Just threw them all away.
They didn't give you a shot at it or anything?
No, like we can't take anything from the store because it's considered stealing company property.
What if you ask?
Like I said something about like no, they have to be thrown away,
Oh.
and I was like nope, not okay with this. So I just walked away. I was almost in tears. So I don't believe you should throw away comics.
Yeah, or drown them in beer. Yes, I know.
That's about the only
If
thing,
anything,
John.
give me the long box because it looked new. And
Yeah.
It was like brand new long box. I don't know who donated
Oh.
Uh.
it, but it was like whatever.
Chloe, don't watch
What's
some
that?
of our don't watch our newer episodes coming up. I have
What
further
if
plans
Thunderbolts
for
ended
those.
up being like a valuable comic, a key issue or something?
Right?
Like a rare comic?
Yeah, no, those I respect, but come on.
No, I'm saying, what if it became a valuable comic? Got you on camera dumping it into you. Especially Walking Dead #1 back in 2003. You're like, oh, I hate this comic. You're dunking it into
Oh
you.
God.
Yeah. That's gonna, and that's funny. That's gonna be the worst. And they were talking about that. Like, watch you fall in love with the series later, and you're gonna feel like a jerk. And I'll be like, no, because it was still bad at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. It's complicated.
Yeah.
Enough about the past. You want me to do one? What was it?
It was a book he didn't like. He soaked it in beer.
Wow, John.
It's complicated.
You got one and set it on fire or something like that?
I don't know about that. Oh, it was a joke.
Oh yeah.
I may or may not do that. We'll see.
You're gonna pee on it and light it on fire.
Well, up next here, something new, kind of. X-Men Legacy 06, loving the covers. Legion, Son of Xavier, wild hair, wild covers. Every single cover has been awesome. Crazy artwork, crazy characters, so eclectic. Dude possesses multiple personalities and gets all their powers and stuff. This book, this series, you know, this is what Marvel now needs, is something new and something fresh, and we're meeting some new character, and it's awesome. I totally dig it. This one definitely gets like a 5 out of 6 beers for me. I enjoy it. I don't know. Have you been reading it at all, Mark? Or
I flipped through the first issue, thought it was okay. It was good, but like you said, you can't get everything. It was a little complex. It's one of those books you really, I don't know, can you just sit down and read it and get it, or do you have to stay in and really focus on it?
I just rock it, dude. Well, I read everything in one sitting, yeah.
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 It seemed a little broad for me to want to pick up regularly and read each one.
I dig it.
I will agree, the covers are awesome to that book.
Yeah.
The cover is amazing.
Makes the white box happy, so. Mm-hmm. So shout out to Legion. Shout out.
I tell you, this is one we've been enjoying too right here. I just found out though it's going to end after this issue. It's just a 4-issue run, but
seriously?
What?
The Secret of the Foot Clan.
Okay.
It's not the regular Ninja Turtles. It's like a mini series that they're doing. It's still just as good a quality though. They're there's like this doctor exposing the Foot Clan, and he's got all this secretive information on it, and Shredder's trying to get to him, and the Turtles are trying to protect him.
Yeah.
It's really solid. Lots of great turtle action and humor. Casey Jones is in it. April O'Neil's in there. So it's been really cool.
I need to, I haven't read a Turtles book in pretty much ever. I love the show. I know the storyline. Played with the action figures, so I got my nerd credentials. But, yeah, I imagine that it is quality. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Vanilla Ice.
But I don't know. Like I gotta get back to it. It's funny. IDW I've been loving a lot of lately, actually.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
So.
Yeah, dude. Remember that Vanilla Ice, the Go Ninja Go in Secret of the Ooze?
Those movies were so cool, though, dude. Come on, like.
I love them still. Yeah.
Oh, you're taking me back to the time where we used to go to those skate things, the skating places, and listen to Ace of Base, and cruising around watching our '90s cartoons. Oh, Mark, Chloe, you're killing me.
I have a really strong memory from my childhood. There's a place called Old Stone Fort here, and it's like a historical park, and they have all these rocks and trees and water and stuff. But there's a museum underneath this giant rock, and they played us a video about archaeology and stuff, and it starred the Ninja Turtles, and they were telling us about, they were in big Ninja Turtle costumes, telling us how archaeology was cool and how rocks were awesome and how just all kinds of stuff like that, and I thought that was awesome, and I still remember that to this day. I remember sitting in the theater and listening to the Ninja Turtles tell me about rocks.
Sounds like Donatello would have been leading that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That's awesome.
You've got Mikey cracking jokes and everything.
If you guys could recommend one turtle book that I should check out, what would it be and why?
Dude, right now this is the only one we're currently reading. We've not been reading the main series that's going on, but I hear great things about it.
Yeah, I read 1 through 4, and then we didn't get in 5. I was just reading them in the store, so I didn't bother skipping 5 and going to 6. So I was like, well, I can't read it now because 5 is not there.
Did you get the trade then?
Yeah, definitely want to pick that up and trade. Read it.
Do they do those in trades?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, number 2 should be coming out soon. I know, right now in the story, they're dealing with this huge war with Crane and stuff.
Yeah.
All the classic characters are there. I just help them, listening to other reviews and stuff, so I really need to get with that.
Yeah. Dude, that's awesome. Right on. Very nice. Well, do you want to talk about it? We talked about it a little bit. Um,
Go ahead, man.
are you sure?
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about.
I think so.
I'm lost.
Can I get another? Can I get another beer really quick?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that cool? All right.
That would be uncanny.
Oh.
That's there you go. There you go. That's what we're talking about. Mark, you introduce the book. I'll be right back. Okay.
I don't even actually have the book. But
Oh, well,
we're talking about
introduce
Uncanny
it.
Avengers issue number 4. I did read it in my store. I've dropped a lot of books lately. Going to start picking that one up in trade. But I did read the book. I'd love to spoil the end for you. It's got a huge end. I don't know if John wants to take it there or not, but the last page introduces a character from Marvel that we haven't seen for a while. So should be some interesting things going on there. I didn't spoil the last page, but I was talking about it. I don't know if you heard that.
The whole whoa, sorry, the bottle was yelling at me. The whole book is this whole thing's been crazy. Okay, there's a lot going on here that you never thought you'd see. You know, you got people killing people just because they're mutants. But these aren't the superheroes, these are people. Joe Schmo's on his way to work, and he can see through walls, and suddenly everyone around him knows that he can see through walls because Red Skull has Professor X's brain as part of his brain. And it just goes on and on. Like, this list of things that you never considered ever happening. This book is pushing the ticket, you guys. Like, this is so... It's crazy.
That's Rick Remender.
Right?
That's great.
I
That's
had
what he writes.
I talked to somebody that came into my work the other day. We're talking about comics. I'd worn an Avengers shirt to work the other day, and we were talking about comics. And he told me how much he disliked Rick Remender, and I just looked at him and didn't say another word. I was just like, not gonna talk to you. I was just like, have a nice day. Just let him walk off. I was like, you're nuts.
I think he's a great writer.
Yeah.
Very fresh, innovative stuff, like you were saying.
Yeah, it's just a new level of crazy. First of all, seeing Xavier on a slab with his head cut off. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow. That's like taking out Cyclops' eyes so he can't fire lasers, or he can't control them even more, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be okay with that and all, but...
Oh, what? You're not a Cyclops fan?
No, man. I don't know, whoever thought I was, shame. No, I'm just playing. But, shout out to Emma Frost.
That's my Cyclops right there. That's the one I fell in love with.
Yeah. Mark, I swear.
The laser, man.
No. Yeah, I see. It's all lighting up. He don't do that no more, though. Mark, he doesn't do that no more.
He's not cool like that no more.
He doesn't shoot his laser beam anymore?
No, he doesn't have the lever on the back to light him up or any of that, whatever. Yeah, like it's over. It's over.
I thought he still could from that little X that he has. I thought he could still shoot it, or no?
Speaking, it's funny. In Uncanny X-Men 2, they refer to themselves as broke because their powers are broke. Emma Frost, Magic, everyone's powers are out of whack ever since they started playing with the Phoenix Force. So here's a message to all the viewers and all your young kids: don't play with uncontrolled substances, such as the Phoenix Force, because you're gonna mess your powers up. All right, boom.
Are you liking that book?
I don't. You liking it?
Filler right here.
I like the cover.
It's good, though.
I like Emma Frost.
Yeah.
But
Me and Cloie like Snoop Ballsy balls.
yeah,
Fabio Mendes, the guy that shoots balls.
Gold balls.
yeah.
That's an awesome power.
I like the young cast. I just I hope that they keep it more separate from Wolverine and the X-Men, so we can kind of see more young teams. See where's the Marvel you going? That kind of thing. So I want kind of a clear direction as a reader. I like it. I'll rock with it. Obviously, it's my flagship title. This is what I read.
Yeah.
Am I annoyed that they renumbered it again? Yeah, because we just had a number 1 like last year. I mean, right? So,
Now I keep hearing they're going to do something like the New 52 Marvel is, like they're going to have another renumbering is what they're hinting at.
Nah,
It would be
don't
nuts.
don't do it.
That'd be stupid. Especially, I think Marvel now is pretty strong right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A lot of
What?
good stuff coming out.
Are they really? I mean, are they really talking about that?
Yes, it's a hint at it. You know, like the little teasers that they throw out there about stuff when they put the one word like courage, and then you're supposed to know
Yeah.
what book that is. They've got this one little teaser they're doing, and it's got like all these different slash marks, and then like equals 52. Like there's 5, 5, 5. And if there's like a slash of 2 equals
Yeah.
52. That's like one
Yeah.
of the teasers they're doing right now.
Yeah.
So they're rumored to be doing that, which I think would be really dumb.
I
How's it
would
getting-
totally agree.
Yeah.
That's upsetting, Mark.
Yeah, dude.
I don't
I
know.
don't know that they are going to go that route, but that's definitely rumored. That's what the Marvel Now is supposed to be. I don't know why they would do that.
Yeah, it's like Marvel goodbye next year, next issue, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's messed up. Ah, Mark.
Hey, it's not my decision, man.
Hey, where's your? You guys give me some positive news now. I'm starting to lose faith quite rapidly here.
Let's see, man. Well, this book's always positive.
Okay,
You said you hadn't read this issue yet, though?
Mark, you're gonna hate me. I got that trade of 1 through 6, yo. I haven't even read that yet. Like, I'm
Cool.
so
Just wait
behind.
for the next trade, then. Don't even worry about it.
All right.
Yeah. Unless you want to borrow, like, Tom's or something. I'm sure he's got them.
No, Tom's on top of everything that I don't read. It's annoying. Yeah, he's just like, you're not reading the good stuff. I'm like, no, you're not reading. And then I'm like, maybe he's right. You know what's funny? Like with Tom, I never will have much of an argument. I won't, because Tom 9 times out of 10 has been right. You know, if you watch our older episodes, I'm like, no, everything Marvel is good. No, John, it's not. You know. So I don't know, man. I don't know. How'd it go? How was the issue? I mean, are they still on the sex planet? What's the deal?
No, they've definitely left Sextillion.
Okay.
Big last page, I'm going to give that away. Basically just dealing with the in-laws and stuff of that nature. And really it's hard to talk about without giving anything away. There's like a key character that's popped up now that if you haven't read it, I don't want to spoil it. And,
Okay.
But it's
Why are you plugging your ears? We're not talking about Sextillion no more. Okay.
No,
he's not caught up with it either.
yeah, I'm not. I'm
Oh, okay. Yeah.
5. I'm not past 5.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you get caught up and then read it. It's on 10 now.
Yeah.
It's still rocking though. You're gonna enjoy it whenever you get to it.
Okay.
Great book.
No pressure.
Are you reading this one at all? I don't know how big of a fan you are of Wolverine. I know you love Marvel and everything. Are you reading Savage Wolverine?
Just tell me something good.
It's good, man.
Okay.
Frank Cho writing it and drawing it.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you're gonna love this. Let me see if I can find it on here. I can find it. It's a great picture. I know you're all about that right there.
Whoa.
That's you right there.
Isn't that Kazar's chick?
I don't know, did Shayna the She-Devil, did her and Kazar have a thing?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she's in there.
Savage Land.
Yeah, they're in the Savage Land.
Hmm.
Wolverine gets, gosh, well, how did he even get there? Somehow, like, the island chooses him and takes him there. He's got to, like, kind of chooses him as an opponent. And Shayna was, like, on a mission with S.H.I.E.L.D., and they crash landed there. So now, like, Wolverine and Shayna the She-Devil are, like, trying to get off the Savage Land right now.
Yeah.
I just like Wolverine, so I'm going to probably continue to pick it up.
Right on. Hey, you know, it's funny. I think Tom actually picked up the first issue, and he didn't. He kind of ragged on it a little bit. In fact, yeah, he did. But it's again, we read different things. I didn't give it a chance just because again, I kind of have my ducks in a row right now with what I am reading or trying out each week. It just wasn't on my radar.
Yeah.
But I am excited about, what is that? We got a movie coming up soon of that hasn't been publicized at all. There's a Wolverine movie coming
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
That's set to release next year or this year?
This year? I thought it was this year. Because
Is
they
it?
have the posters up at the theater.
Yeah,
Oh
I saw
wow.
that.
Oh yeah, you're right. They do.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know the date or anything. Shout out to Wolverine. But, like, I just, I don't know. Like, I'm curious to see how it goes because Hugh Jackman really needs some love because that last one was a doozy. It meant well, but
What was it, Origins? The last one? Yeah.
come on, man. That's like,
Is this going to continue from Origins?
what was it?
Is this continuing off of Wolverine Origins?
I hope not.
Yeah. Yeah. They
Yeah.
took that wild Deadpool out of it for sure. That was wild, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Baraka looking Deadpool.
That
Wakanda.
the Deadpool in that movie though, you're taking your merc with a mouth and you're not giving him a mouth. Get out of here. Get out of here, Marvel. Get
Ugh.
out.
You can't take away Deadpool's mouth, or else he's just lame.
And then the teleporting thing. What? I don't know.
The whole movie was crazy.
Yeah.
I did like Ryan Reynolds in the beginning before
Oh yeah, I
with
love
the
that.
blades and everything. That was cool.
Yeah.
That part was cool.
Yeah.
He makes a great Deadpool. He's so mouthy.
I could even see a
Really?
Deadpool movie with Ryan Reynolds
I
in it.
wish.
It's just Deadpool done
Please.
right.
Yeah.
Somebody from Marvel or Disney watching this right now, please, for the love of God, give us a Deadpool movie, please. Please.
Well, they are, you guys, so be nice because if you don't, you're never going to the parks again. So.
I heard there is one in the world.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of people watching things, you guys, I almost want to put bets down that I'm going to get thrown out of FableCon because of Willingham hating me. Because, like, we did this whole episode, right? And then at the end, the guys brought it up. John, what's with you and Bill Willingham? And I was like, why are you guys going to air me out on our show about this? Because it's so stupid. I don't hate him. I think he hates me, you know. And I'm going to this convention that he's hosting in Rochester, Minnesota in a couple weeks. And I'm 99% sure I'm going to get thrown out for no reason whatsoever. I think it's crazy.
I heard y'all talking about that. He was rude to you at a con?
Yeah.
And
It's just like,
his wife noticed it or something?
no, you know, seriously, like, I'd come up to you, Mark, and I'd be like, Mark, I love your work. And you're sitting there doodling, doing your drawing, and totally ignoring me. And it's just like, can you sign my book? I guess. You know, and it's just like, it's a lot, it was, I would say it hurt my feelings. It didn't because I haven't been a Fables fan for that long. But I was so excited to meet this dude because he does awesome work. Like, this is supposed to be an awesome dude, you know? And then when you're treating me like that, it's just like, oh, you know? So I fell off of Fables Ferris. I still read Fables, the core title, but I'm like, that's it, you know? I ain't gonna, like I said, I just need the shirt and jeans. I don't need all the accessories, but I don't know. So we'll see how it goes. Tom wants to go to the con. I haven't even talked to him yet recently because they just had, you know, the baby boy. So another addition to the Divine family. Yay.
Congrats to him and his wife.
So, yeah, no. And, yeah, I just, I mean, I called him, I think, a couple days ago, and he was doing good. But I need to, he said we want to film this week, you know. So I'm like, okay. It'll be nice to be on the couch again and talk some comics. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes, though. How did we get on this topic?
No idea, man.
Chloe, was it your fault?
Jedi mind tricks, my friend. They were.
Yeah. Oh, no.
You guys see that on the news where Barack Obama, he goes, I need to use my Jedi mind melt. And I'm just like, oh.
Nailed.
Oh,
Ooh,
God.
It's like a combo of Star Trek and Star Wars, I think.
Oh. So he doesn't know his stuff.
I guess not.
That's not a good representation of our nation.
Yeah, how you gonna run our country not
If you don't
knowing?
know the difference between Star Wars and Star Trek, how are you going to run a country?
Exactly. Priorities.
If he had said, use my Jedi mind tricks, I would have been like, okay, I like you. I actually like you.
Yeah.
There's a brownie point. But the fact that he was just like, Jedi mind melty thingy, I'm just like, oh, God.
That sucks.
Why I don't vote.
You know, speaking of Star Wars,
Stanley for president.
I got
What's that,
I've been
man?
rocking these headphones at work a little bit.
Oh, those are
Nice.
awesome. We have to visit our high
I
school.
love those. People are like, "You're so nerdy." I'm like, "I know, I am."
Those are cool.
Oh man, how's that new Star Wars #2 treating you? I haven't even read it yet.
It was good.
Did I read it?
I don't think you.
I don't think I've
If you
read
did,
it
you
yet.
didn't tell me you did.
#1 was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, number one was amazing.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Chloe's picking it up. I've
I
been
need
reading
to
hers.
get on my books. Like I think I have Tuesday and Thursday off. One of those days I'm gonna try and read.
I love Chewbacca in the book. He just, he just classic Chewbacca. You don't know really what he's saying, but of course Han makes out what he's saying and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's probably my favorite part of the book. Them cruising in the Millennium Falcon.
What is okay? So let's talk something that applies to a lot of people. What is the best time to read a book, right? Because we're busy during the week. We're all doing our 9 to 5s or 9 to 1 millions or whatever we're doing. Some of us are doing school. Mark's like a superhero. He's doing everything. So, do you guys like light a candle and pour some wine and read some comics, set the mood a little bit? Or is it when you have a minute and you're like, okay, I've got 15 minutes? Like me, when I'm on break, I'm like, I'm going to talk. Like, I tell people, don't talk to me. Like, when I'm in the break room, I'm like, that's nice. I'm reading. And I'll cover my face. Because it's a prior, for me, I'm like, I don't have time and I need to review this book by my show tonight, or else Tom's going to be like, really? So, but, like, what's a good time?
I know for like, you're talking about like in the break room, I do like to try to read in the break room at work. I hate when somebody is on break and they want to talk about work while I'm on break. That really irks me. I just have to tell them, look,
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about work while I'm on break. But I like reading out in the break room. I also like, best time for me is like right before bed. I like to just bust out 3 or 4 comic books and then go to sleep.
Yeah.
Eases me. It's a good time to read them.
Yeah.
Nothing going on. It's chill. I can like focus on what I'm reading. I'm a slow reader too. Not that I'm like dumb or anything, but I like to really soak in all the comic book.
Good for you.
It's kind of like a nice steak. You want to just savor it and enjoy that flavor.
Good for you.
Yeah. Not something I just want to, oh God, I got to get this done and like rush through.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Yeah.
want to enjoy my comic book.
Yeah.
I work with all women, so good luck reading anything anytime soon. Because all they want to do is talk. So I go to take my break, and I try and get a time where nobody else is in the break room. But regardless of anything, there are people working in the back where our break room's at, so you hear their conversations and you can't focus. And then somebody will come in and take their break with you and be like, oh, blah, 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 did you watch blah, 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 or did you hear about blah, 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 oh, and blah, blah, blah posted blah, blah, blah on Facebook, and I'm just like, oh, forget it. So for me, I just like to, like, if I have a day off, I just like to take and do nothing but read comics.
Yeah.
Is what I like to do. And I'll just go through everything that I've not read or tried. If I don't turn on the TV, that's the one thing I gotta avoid. I can't turn on movies or the TV, or else I'll never get anything done.
So honesty time. Do you guys do a lot of rereading, or are you guys like kind of just keeping up with the new stuff, or what's the scoop?
I don't really reread too much. I'm lucky to get time to read what I pick up usually, and that's kind of it.
Go ahead.
I was trying to reread the Harry Potter books, but that went nowhere.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, me personally, I like to reread stuff because I read so many different books.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to remember what happened in the last issue, so I like to at least go back and read the issue before, at least flip through the pages. Like, oh yeah, that's right, that's what went down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do too.
Yeah, I'll look at the last page and I'm like, I remember.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. It bothers me, Mark, that we're so similar. Our beards are not fighting today, thankfully. Our hats are getting along. So it's a relief. Chloe's kind of the peacekeeper here.
Yeah, I'm the cookie and I'm the cream. Just right there in the middle.
That's awesome.
I want to see the front of your hat, John. I see a Toki Doki from Marvel.
Yeah, dude. I got a Spidey hanging out with me.
I love that. That's adorable.
Got to match with the Venom, you know?
I love anything Toki Doki Marvel. Like, I absolutely adore it.
I was bummed that they stopped doing them, but I was actually trying to find the Dr. Octopus and Spidey hat because Octopus has like dollar bills in one hand and like a hamburger in another arm. It's so badass. Like, I was just like, but it's like $60 for a cap, you know, because it's overseas. And I'm like, I could justify that, but I don't know, man. Because I'm trying to I'm trying to come see you guys, right? So if I keep buying these dumb hats, I'm never gonna come see you,
That's
right?
right.
You gotta come chill with us and go to a con with us.
We're looking at Nashville. Shout out to Nashville. Wizard World.
That's the one in September.
I think, isn't it October?
It's October. Yeah. Yeah.
I just got to see my income tax check and I'm good to go. It's coming in soon, so I should be straight.
You know, I tell you, I've been just working crazy hours trying to get money down. Like, I'm looking at Philly in May, and I don't know. Like, it's insane right now. But
Yeah.
I definitely want to get out there this year because I think it's so dumb that we haven't met yet. That's
Definitely.
I just need to stop shopping at where I work and shopping in general, and I'll be fine. As long as I don't buy any more clothes, I'm good. That's how we
Are you a
I've got my comic budget down, my fun. I do budgeting, so I have all my stuff down. I'm good. But when it comes to clothing, anything that's adorable and my size, I can't help but blow money on it. It's ridiculous.
It happens to the best of us. I mean, look at me and my variety of shades, right? I see one for a new holiday. I'm like, oh my god, you know, shamrock shades that I'm going to be wearing in a couple of weeks. Yay, you know, like you.
So easy though. You've got like what hats, shirts, pants, shoes, and glasses. That's it. We've got purses, heels, boots, tennis shoes, tops, skirts, dresses, jeans, shorts, purses, necklaces, earrings.
But you got to look fly. You know, I get that.
Scarves and I could go on forever. Belts. Good lord.
I notice a lot of time though, women's clothes are a lot cheaper than men's clothes.
I can get seriously, I can get clothes for nothing. Like I paid 99 cents for a thick winter jacket. Like I can get stuff for like little of nothing. But I do it in excess is my problem, and I'm running out of room to put my clothes. One of my rooms in my house, I'm just gonna turn it into a closet. Have my shoes displayed on a wall.
Stay action packed and may your closet be fat.
Yes. That's the key to making any woman happy. Get her a huge walk-in closet,
Yeah.
and she'll be happy for the rest of her life, I promise. If she doesn't like clothes, then femininity.
That's so awesome, dude. May your closet be fat. Yeah.
Oh gosh. At least I broke my addiction to T-Fury and stopped buying their awesome shirts, which is good because I was like buying every shirt they put out. Have you seen T-Fury?
Mm-mm. I've heard the name, but I haven't.
I think Tom's got a few shirts off there.
Yeah. They have amazing shirts. Like they'll have mashup shirts and just awesome shirts. And I bought way too many. I'm glad I don't.
Star Wars, Breaking Bad, all kinds of cool stuff in there.
Definitely.
Nice.
It's the Marvel Tokidoki shirts that Hot Topic's putting out now that are getting me.
Like right now?
Yeah, they put out their women's shirts. They have 3 or 4 out right now.
They should be men's shirts. All of them.
They have a few men's shirts.
Okay.
Most of them are in women's, and I'm sure if you find like women's sizes are crazy. Like sometimes I'd say a men's extra small fits about like a women's medium. So if you want to try that, you can see if it can fit.
I think down at like if you got a local Hot Topic, if you shop there, they got stuff like that there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where I get all my normal shades. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that makes me happy. I'm gonna invade that shop later and figure that out. That's awesome.
There's a really cute Tokidoki Marvel shirt. It's got Captain America on rollerblades, and he's holding like an old-timey like 50s dinner tray, and he's got a hamburger on it and fries.
Cool.
It is so cute, and you can only get it from overseas. Like
Oh.
that, and I think it's like $40 or $50. Like I'm not about to pay that for a shirt. No.
Right.
Whew.
Yeah, I see exactly what you're talking about. Huh. Cool. Good to know. I'll definitely have to be checking that out. I gotta get that Dr. Octopus hat though, man. Mark, you have no idea. It's so dank. Like,
Yeah.
ah.
I don't think I've seen Dr. Octopus in Tokidoki form, so sounds rad though.
It's
I'm
so
about to
awesome.
bargain, so if I find it cheaper, I'll let you know.
Yeah, seriously, it's the best hat in the world, Mark. Like, that'll be the day when I get that hat. I'm gonna be like, yay!
You'll never take it off your head.
Right? Kind of gonna work. Where the hats work. Oh man. Anyways, That was our fashion column, in case you guys are wondering. Cloie, I think we should really do a show sometime. Since we're kind of the divas of this industry. You know what I mean? There's not enough.
All about the,
Do a
There's not enough
fashion
estrogen in the building.
that'd be amazing if we did like a nerd fashion or a geek fashion show. Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
It'd go on forever.
We'll call it "Look and Fly on the Dime." Boom.
Oh, that'd be really cool, yeah.
Mark's like, wow. Yeah.
I know
I'd watch it.
the other day, I went to Walmart to get some like glitter foam, and I was gonna make little like cow hair clips and like headbands and stuff. And the guy in the checkout line asked me what it was for, and I told him, and he was like, "Wow, just wow." I think he was impressed by it, but at the same time, he was kind of like, "Huh, never thought about that."
Yeah, that's awesome. What's funny is those Walmarts and your Targets are kind of the best kept secrets. I was at Target. It was a few weeks ago, but I got a Venom shirt and it's Venom and camo, the spider logo, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" It
Yeah,
was
Mark, I think Mark got the same
I've
one.
got the same one from Target.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. You guys are creeping me out, so I can't win.
Yeah, Mark and I have this bromance. It's rather odd. It's always been that way. I don't know.
We got a lot in common, that's for sure.
It's pretty awesome. But yeah, I saw that shirt and I just died. I'm like, died in your arms tonight. Yeah.
That shirt was bad, dude. I was like, I gotta have that.
I'm a sucker for Target. Like, I'll spend hours in there if I let myself. They have the best crap in there ever. Like, I think I got a 3 pair of Avenger socks for $1 there. I was like, yay!
Nice.
Yeah.
Did anybody check the comments to see if anybody's left us any kind of comments or questions or anything?
I haven't been looking, to be honest.
I'm looking right now.
I don't even know where to look at
I'll
that.
find it. You just wait.
Okay.
What are you under, John? What's your thingy?
What, me?
Yeah,
My
for
email?
the YouTube you're using.
John likes comics. All together. Dude, if there are any viewers that are commenting my Bizzle, I totally haven't been looking at all. Yeah. That's
They
totally
probably
my
stopped watching when we talked about fashion. Speaking of fashion, you guys both read Fashion Beast by Alan Moore.
You read Fashion Beast, John?
I'm pretty sure he does. John,
No.
where'd he go?
I don't know.
Are we still on?
I don't know. He froze. He's frozen. Well,
Still
Oh,
on.
you with me?
Yeah.
yeah.
What was
He froze.
that?
I don't know. You froze.
Oh,
What?
dude, did you try to check the comments?
I have no idea, dude. It just
You try
totally.
to check the comments, it'll boot you off. I don't know why, but I just know I've seen other people do that.
Yeah, I was just like, where did everybody go? And now there's this blank me in the middle.
It's your twin, dude.
What was your question, man?
We were saying how if we do have any viewers, they probably quit watching when we start talking about fashion.
Oh,
And we were
dude.
like, you guys both are reading that book, Fashion Beast, by Alan Moore.
Yeah, I was reading that for a while. I kind of fell off, though.
Oh, John, why?
I know.
Oh, that was such a good book.
It is.
It only runs 10 issues. I found that out the other day. I almost started crying.
Oh. Yeah, I got 3. I gave it a try. I like it, but I was just like, I don't know, man. Because
I
for
really
me,
love it.
I don't know. Because it's like me hanging out with my friends. If I want to hang out with my friends, I'm just going to do that, When I read something, I want it to take me somewhere that is new and fresh and everything. And it was a good book from what I read, but I don't know. And I'm not saying I do that. I mean, I couldn't fit into a dress. God save the Queen. But Shut up, Mark.
Comment, dude.
Wait, I think I was looking for the thingy, the comments. Did you say you couldn't fit in a dress to what now?
I couldn't fit in a dress, and I said, "God save the Queen."
Oh, I'm sure you can fit in a dress. I can make this happen.
Oh man.
I'm
I
sure
don't
you
know.
and Mark can both fit in a dress. I can arrange that too.
Oh
This
snap!
show just went to a whole other level.
You know what though? Mark and I would be the finest bearded maidens ever.
I'm not gonna.
We'll do that as our cosplay. at the
Right?
Comic-Con.
Oh, I can find one where all three of us have the same costume. I can do that.
I'm kind of like John. I just like to go rocking a t-shirt. Jeans.
Yeah.
I'm not a cosplayer. That's cool.
Yeah. No, exactly, dude. I had a couple more. Oh, what was it?
We have no comments.
Oh, all right.
People just probably don't
I had
know
a
that.
couple
We
more-
had it on our channel. People be watching.
Yeah.
I had a couple more recents, I guess, and I'll just kind of do these back to back, just because I don't know, they're cool, but I'll just kind of plow through them. Sam Humphries, Uncanny X-Force #2. Shout out. We got Storm, we got Spiral, we got Puck from Alpha Flight. Yes, sir. I just got a Puck patch in the mail. It was like $13 for it. It was from the 80s, limited edition kind of thing. And I was like, shout out to Alpha Flight. But I don't know. I'm loving this book so far. Spiral is awesome. It's a very witty line. And Sam Humphries, Our Love is Real. And he's awesome. He interacted with us on the show. Well, not on it, but like on Twitter and email and stuff, because like he's really cool like that. So it's cool to see him make it big time, and he still recognizes us. We show him love all the time. So Sam
Very cool.
Humphries is in the building, but we got Avengers Arena. What is this, issue 5 now? I've lost count, to be honest with you. I don't know how I feel about it anymore. It's cool. It's just like an expansion of Avengers Academy, but it's not cool at the same time because I don't know half the characters. The point of the book is to have you get to know them, but it's like you will meet and greet somebody for half the book. We're not even going to focus on what's actually happening, but we'll go into their backstories. And it's kind of like it's a forced bibliography of someone that you don't really care about. I don't know.
I don't like that book.
I'm really negative in my reviews, you guys. You guys are always so uplifting, but I mean, that's just the way I see it. Like, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, I apologize we're not on the same wavelength on that.
I guess I just review books I like because I don't pick up books I don't like. So.
Well,
That's
I
why
liked it
I'm-
until this issue, and then it hit me that this series is starting to kind of drag a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like that book at all.
Yeah.
Avengers Arena.
It's complicated, but
200 Games-ish battle royale.
Oh,
that's exactly what it is.
I like the first
No.
issue. I'm not reading anything else.
Yeah. Well, did you have any new books on your side?
Yeah, I could do a rundown of everything we picked up from this week
Okay.
that we haven't talked about yet. Let's see here. We talked about that. And... Alright, I'll just run through these right here. Got Avenging Spider-Man issue number 17. Teaming up with the FF. Of course, this is Doc Ock. And he's basically babysitting the FF kids. And it's pretty funny. I'm trying to think what else is going on in this. There's like some FBI agent or something that comes from the future and knows that Spider-Man is Doc Ock right here. He starts to say something about it, and then Spider-Man like shoots his mouth shut with his web shooter. And like at the end of the book, they're asking how come he didn't do anything about it or anything, and he's just like, it's out of my jurisdiction. So people do know in the future about this and what's been going on and stuff. So that was pretty cool. And did you read that one?
I don't read Avenging Spider-Man. Gabe picks up Superior Spider-Man, so I read his. So I haven't keeping up on that. Yeah.
What do you think of it so far?
It's alright. I like it.
Yeah.
It's as it should be, in my opinion. You know, Spider-Man with balls. Finally, I dig it. Like, he's more aggressive, and you know, Doc Ock, if he was younger and maybe little less evil, and liked to drink beers or at least hold them and chill them in his forearms, I'd probably date him. You know, if he was younger. Yeah, a little bit. Shout out to Otto Octavius, scientific genius. Yeah, makes good hats. Yeah.
I want to show you this picture while we're talking about Dr. Octopus.
Can we go to my next book, or you get it?
Hold on, I'm almost at it. I can just go. Take maybe a second.
Cool, I'll go to the next book while you're getting it ready. And then we got Deadpool Illustrated, issue number 2, taking on classic literary people and everything. It's been really good. You know, you got Tom Sawyer right there on the cover. Dracula's in this. Little Women is in this. Man, there's all kinds of other people. Really funny. If you like Deadpool, you're going to like this. If you don't like Deadpool, then you're not going to like this, pretty much.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that for anybody. And then I've been reading The Flash. Love the artwork in here by Brian Buccellato. Yeah, story-wise, it's okay, but the art is just amazing. This ends the arc with Gorilla Grodd. Gorilla Grodd and Flash are in the Speed Force together, and Flash just beats him down. It's pretty sweet, and then I won't spoil the last page, just in case somebody out there is watching that reads this that hasn't read this issue yet, but the last page is amazing. If you're a Flash fan, the last page, you're going to really dig that.
Cool. I've got that photo ready.
Cool.
Oh, I don't know if you can see it.
Can you tilt it?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Yeah.
Yeah, that works. See that?
Nice. Okay.
What is it about?
It's Dr. Octopus on a bed, and he's got the phone cord wrapped around his little tentacle. And then he's like talking on the phone, flipping through a magazine, and he's in like this pink bedroom, and he's got all these pictures of the Jonas Brothers and Edward Cullen, and like a few other guys up there I'm not familiar with. And he's like being all girly, like kicking his feet back and forth. I just thought it was funny.
That's like John Octopus. Seriously, what better to use 4 mechanical arms with than, you know, get the beer, man the cell phone, type the Facebook page up, you know, keep involved with social Twitter, and then to pick up your comics from the other room. Right?
That'd be great.
Great power comes great responsibility. Yeah.
What was that?
Mark's like, whatever, John. Yeah.
It's not my vibe, but hey, you rock what you got.
I will rock what I got. Drop it like it's hot. Ugh. Oh, man. Did I do okay flipping your guys' theme song?
Yeah, dude. I don't know if you heard that.
I've not heard it. Nobody's told me.
I told you about it.
No?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know if you emailed it to her or not.
No, I sent it wherever you guys told me to.
Okay. Yeah. I thought it was great. I can play it for you after we get off of
listen
here.
to it because I've not heard it yet.
It's
you told me about the one where you wrote a song about me and Mark. Is that it? Or?
No.
Yeah. I just I took your guys' theme song and rapped over it in the studio.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I think she's thinking of, you said you were going to write a song about our relationship or something like that.
You want me to?
No, she said she thought.
I thought you were talking about something like that.
Yeah. I can write you guys a sonata.
I mean, we'll let you. You'll be the wedding singer, man.
There you go. There you go.
I think that's what she thought whenever you had said
Okay,
that.
yeah.
I think you got it confused.
Yeah.
Cloie, shame on you. I thought we were on the same wavelength here, you know.
Sometimes I have this little stray wave that just goes all crazy places.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I thought the song was great, though, man.
Right on. I do my best. It's a little explicit, I'm sorry. I don't know. It happens.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, it's fun. I did have a couple of books to talk about. Not really in depth, but just kind of stuff I'm excited to check out. Did you guys have any other weeklies?
That was it right there.
Oh, word. Okay. I just had a couple here. I actually ordered this brick off of mycomicshop.com, but I am going to the FableCon. Hopefully, I won't get my ass thrown out. Whatever. But I am meeting with hopefully with creator Kirk Busick, who did Thunderbolts #1 from when it was right way back in the day. I ordered this variant edition. It's in pink in the background instead of green, and I'm gonna have him actually sign both of them as long as he's able to and I don't get thrown out at the door. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I ordered that. I was pretty stoked. I did also kind of get familiar with my roots on here, and we're talking the Hellions, and this is Emma Frost's students from the Massachusetts Academy with the New Mutants issue 18, or 16, excuse me, and then issue 17 as well. You see Cannonball and Jetstream on that. These are Emma Frost original students that got killed. They reference it a ton in the new books, and I'm like, what's all the big deal about? Well, solution, let's do some research and get familiar a little bit. So I'm going to definitely do that. Here's another cover, New Mutants, but it's the New Hellions. Emma Frost, busty as all hell. Students dressed in Hellions uniforms, whatever. So I'm pretty excited to check that out. I haven't read them yet. I've read some other New Mutants where they appear in there. I love the Hellions, Little Misfits, whatever. So it's just kind of a youthful approach. The other thing that I like here are trades, and since we are a big advocate of those, I did just want to bring up one that I ordered recently, and that's going to be the X-Men Extinction Agenda, and we're talking Cameron Hodge, we're talking Genosha, the island where the mutants are persecuted, and so forth. This is collecting all the X titles in one book. It's in great condition, shiny, and you know how I feel about shiny on the cover. So I'm really excited to read it. This is, I have some of the issues already from it, but I haven't read the full trade yet. So I'm excited just to get the opportunity of reading it back to back like that. It's in a good format. So
That's cool, man.
yeah. So we'll see how it treats me. I don't know, but
Yeah. You can do like a review of it on your channel.
Yeah, I probably will.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I did just want to kind of get familiar really quick here, and this is kind of giving you guys a shout out, and then you guys have also joined kind of a little group here a little bit, but tell me and tell the viewers, I guess, a little bit about, just kind of the Dark Avenger Inc. Plus or whatever is going on, like how you guys joined and so forth, and just to kind of get familiar with that.
Yeah. It's actually a dude, Dark Avenger C86. He's been a YouTuber, comic book reviewer for a long time. Real cool guy, and he started Dark Avenger Inc. And it's a group of comic book reviewers, about 10 people. They just review comic books every single week. Each member doesn't review the same book. They get together and review comics, and then also touch on action figures and other things that are related with the comic book culture, but mostly comic books. It's just like a big group of people who do comic book reviews on YouTube, but this is where they just go to as a group, as a whole, to do some other stuff. There's live shows and things like that. And then there was a lot of people with Dark Avenger Inc. that were just kind of helping behind the scenes, or they wanted to get involved, but he was like, well, it's just too full here, so we really can't bring anybody else on board. So then he created Dark Avenger Inc. Plus, and then he started seeking out other people to be a part of Dark Avenger Inc. Plus. And then I think I had just found out about him, and then he had messaged us on YouTube about joining Dark Avenger Inc. Plus, and he had messaged. Of course, I usually do most of the networking and stuff on YouTube and comment on people's videos and more of that type of stuff on YouTube. So I had responded back to him. I said, well, let me talk to Cloie, see if this sounds good to her, because I didn't want to say, oh yeah, we're on board for it. And I could tell Cloie, this is so great, we're going to do Dark Avenger Inc. Plus. She's like, what are you talking about? So I talked it over with her and kind of showed her what it was and everything, and she's like, yeah, this sounds awesome. So we looked it over and thought about it and everything. We were like, yeah, I think this would be a good thing for us to join. So I responded back to him, and it's been a lot of fun. There's a lot of great other members a part of Dark Avenger Inc. Plus. You got the Mountain Burning Kid, Blue Goblin. Our Daddy 95 was a part of it there for a while, but he's kind of focusing on his family and doing some more, personal things. Nothing bad, just rather than being on YouTube so much, he wanted to spend more time with his family, and I totally support that. That's cool. So he might be back eventually. We don't really know with him, but that's an awesome guy. And Jay Al Ghul is a part of the group, and a whole lot of other people. But you can go to Dark Avenger Inc. Plus and just Dark Avenger Inc. for a lot of awesome comic book reviews. So a lot of the stuff we're reviewing on Dark Avenger Inc. Plus, we're not doing on our channel. We do, exclusive stuff with Dark Avenger Inc. Plus.
There you go. That's awesome.
Anything you wanted to say about it?
You pretty much covered it. Cool. Wish I had more time to do more on there, definitely. But hopefully I will. We've got a new manager, and she's doing better with my scheduling, so hopefully I have more time.
Yeah, no, I definitely hear you there. I wish I was available more. I mean, I know a comic book look's been slacking lately a little bit, but it's understandable. I mean, Tom has a new, kid on deck, so he's got to be like super dad, and he always is super dad, so we aren't worried about that, but we'll be starting again this Wednesday, and real life happens, and you just got to keep it in balance, it's cool that the legend is, keeping that in mind, so shout out to him, and him and me have actually talked about maybe doing a mashup too, so hopefully that works out, because he's a really cool dude. Like, I love our messages back and forth and stuff. He's a cool guy. I hope to chop it up with him. So
great guy.
Yeah, as long as my legendary shades don't fight with him, because we get a little bit demanding on the camera sometimes.
Such a diva, John. You got your beard fighting with me, your shades fighting with Doubted.
Hey, it's funny. Cloie and I don't fight though. Cloie and I, we get along. We coexist. But, no, Mark, you're always a rock star. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. So, anyways, I do think that is a safe note, to end on.
How about you, though, man? Did you want to plug like your Twitter, or you got any other extracurriculars going on?
Not really. I'm working on right now with my new schedule I told you guys about earlier, having more time off during the week. I still work about as much as I used to anyways. I'm just going to work more overtime so I can pay off that debt, go to more conventions, travel more, meet people, shake hands, get my name out there a little bit, have fun with it, but, just keep doing my reviews, but to keep those reviews informed. Like, I would hate to just look at a book and be like, I don't like the cover. Like, you gotta get under the hood a little bit, feel the mechanics out, know your characters, and that's what I'm doing. Is I'm doing the research. I'm getting out there in the industry. I'm shaking hands. Greg Horn and I, he's an awesome comic book artist. We were twittering back and forth about Planet Con coming up in April, and I met him down in El Paso. So it's just getting out there, shaking hands, and that's what I'm doing, and just having fun with it. Drink beer, stay happy. Ugh. But it's honestly just kind of be yourself, have fun with it. Know what you're talking about a little bit, and if you don't know, admit it. There's always that opportunity to learn. Everybody hasn't read everything, you guys. Like, if you look around, all of us right now that are doing our shows, like, there's tons of opportunity to bounce off each other, learn new things, and so forth. And that's what I dig about it, and I love the bulk of our community. There's a few sticklers out there, but I love the bulk of our community. I think that you guys joining Dark Avengers Inc. Plus is a good opportunity for you guys, to meet new people, have fun with it, shake some hands, etc. And so I say kudos to you.
Yeah.
So, absolutely. But I hope that we can make this a regular thing. We had talked about that a little bit, and we'll talk mechanics and stuff, but honestly, guys, this is a Fat Stack comic book look. It's a mashup. It's definitely 50-50. Tom and Skylar would be here if they, could be, but, real life does come into play sometimes. And so I'm thankful for the opportunity to get to visit with you guys.
Yeah, man. It's fun.
Yeah. Always love talking to you, John.
Yeah. So, I guess I don't even know how to wrap this up, and we ran into this last time.
We will say, we'll say all our catchphrases here. I'll start it off. Stay action-packed.
And keep it comics. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
And may your stack be fat. Have fat
Yeah,
stacks.
Chloe was supposed to say that part.
I was like, huh?
I was waiting for her to say it.
I thought it was gonna be like stacks and facts, and you'd be like, and keep it comics, and be like, and may your stack be fat, and then together.
That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna click the end button here, and we'll see what it does. This is a learning experience for